For change management, important to track the adoption rates. Are people actually working differently? That's a question to ask. Readiness scores before and after the intervention, a resistance index to figure out where and what are the blockers, and also the benefits realization. Does the change really deliver what was promised? That's something any site leader or any change practitioner should ask. From a comms standpoint, it's not just measuring the hits and likes and views, but it's also about NPS scores, pulse scores, channel engagement, sentiment trends over time. Is the trust building in the leadership or is it eroding? That should be a great measure to have, and that should be put in front of the leaders. And the change comprehension score. So one of the most underused metrics, which tells you whether people are actually understanding what is changing and why. And if you don't measure that, and it could be a simple question which is embedded in the ongoing surveys that you all do. Change metrics prove that the change has landed. Communication metrics prove that people have heard, they understood, and they trusted the message. So you need really both of them. Now, as promised, now this is where we come to the maturity diagnostic, and it's very important for if you are looking at your GCC and trying to figure out where does your GCC stand. This is a great way to figure out. There are 8 dimensions here. So 4 under change, 4 under comms. Score your GCC honestly from 1 to 5. And you don't have to do it right now, but mentally you can do a quick calculation of where your GCC stands. But let me get into a bit of detail on what each of these dimensions mean. So change management, the change readiness bit. Do you assess staff readiness before major changes happen? So that's a score which you can put. Change governance, is there a clear ownership framework and escalation path? Do you proactively surface and address resistances? That's again important. Adoption measurement, do you measure whether behavior has actually changed or whether you measure it after the rollout is complete? From a communication standpoint, comm strategy, do you have a documented strategy with clear ownership and KPIs? Often it's in somebody's in somebody's head and it's not really helpful. It needs to be documented, it needs to be signed off. The KPIs need to be clear. The channel and dialogue, are your channels used for two-way communication, not just for broadcasting? Is there cultural sensitivity around the communication? Is it adopted to listening norms